today is the hidden costs of having a dust allergy. Hello, it's Allergy Awareness Week and this is the first video in my series that I'm doing, my week-long series where you get one video about allergies every day for a week. Let's just get straight into it. One of the hidden costs of having a dust allergy is exactly the same as one of the hidden costs of being allergic to cold, and that is the cost of prescription medications. Gold standard treatments like fexofenadine and salbutamol inhaler cost money because they are prescription only. You can't just go in and buy these off the counter. I think these come in at about £9 each now, unless they've been raised again. That's £9 per item per month. Over-the-counter medications like loratadine and cetirizine that come to mind can also be used for a dust allergy, and if you have a sort of allergy that you don't need to take daily antihistamines for, that's probably the best option for you, but they also cost money. Next on my list is vacuum cleaners. Not all vacuum cleaners have strong enough suction and filtration to actually stop dust going straight through the hoover, and according to the Allergy UK website they have a big list of products. Hoovers are included in that, and they are so much more expensive than regular hoovers. So let me just look this up real quick. On Argos, which is just a generic kind of store of stuff, you can pick up a hoover for £30. And just picking one of the random hoovers, this was the first one that came up because for some reason they don't filter their products by type, is £219 just to get a hoover that's strong enough to deal with dust. And then you have to factor in the cost of bags, because specialist bags that filter out dust and don't just let it go straight through the hoover obviously are more expensive than just any old hoover bag. Next on my list is anti-allergy bedding. So I bought this the other day. It is a double sheet for my bed and it costs £15 plus some shipping, which compared to a normal sheet which you can pick up for like £2 is way more expensive. And I am working on getting the full set of dust resistant bedding because I like sleep. Good sleep is good for chronic pain because a lack of sleep can make chronic pain worse, and having a dust allergy and sleeping in potentially dusty bedding does not for a good night's sleep make. So I am aiming to get the full set, and each part is expensive. I think 2 pillowcases are going to cost me about £13. I'm eventually going to get pillows. So those are just like casing for bedding. The actual bedding is so much more expensive, but we will get there eventually. Next, increased use of cleaning products, because wow, I wish somebody told me before how fast dust actually builds up. And it is worth the effort because I can breathe out of my face. Wow, breathe out of my face. I can breathe out of my nose for once, and that's nice. But having to actually use so much furniture polish, I'm not used to that. And while you can pick it up very cheap, it's still money I'd rather not have to spend because I didn't know how much it builds up. You can get specialist furniture polish that claims to be extra good at catching dust, or cleaning equipment like special dusters that hold on to dust more, or the ones that go behind radiators, which I probably will invest in at some point. The ones that can reach up to ceilings if you are small like me. Basically a good arsenal of cleaning kit to deal with all of the dust that builds up will cost some money. And then if you are doing your own cleaning, if you choose to use a fog mask like this. So not everyone is already allergic to cold and already has one of these, but if you are cleaning and stirring up dust, you might not want to breathe some of that in. For example, if you can't afford an inhaler, because not everybody's in the UK that's watching this, so I'm aware. So if you buy one of these, that's obviously money. Replacing filters is obviously money. They are not hugely expensive from where I buy them from. They're from Wish. It's still a cost to consider. And then there's also the metaphorical spoon cost. So if you are familiar with chronic illnesses, you might have heard of the spoon theory, but if not, I'll put a card to that up there somewhere. But cleaning, the actual effort and physical exertion of all the cleaning, that will cost some spoons, because I don't always have the energy to be cleaning, but it needs to be done, because otherwise I will have an itchy mouth and I won't be able to breathe out of my nose properly. And some people with chronic illnesses cannot physically clean for themselves, so they have carers come in, which obviously cost money, and some people, instead of having a carer, they hire a cleaner to come in. That also costs money, especially with how fast dust actually builds up. There is also going to be increased energy bills or water bills from using a washing machine more frequently. So with bedding, you are advised to change it 2 weeks or more regularly. I don't always have the spoons to do that, but it's a new goal, and it seems to be working well for my face and for my allergies. But actually having to wash my sheets more often is costing me more money in laundry detergent, fabric softener, and probably isn't doing good things for our electricity bill. Just buying more sheets to be able to cope with either not being able to wash them every time I change them, or dumping them all in one load to make it more cost effective, and having to wash it at a higher temperature because it has to be 60 degrees to kill dust mites. Bad for the environment too. I think that might be everything. That's everything I wrote down on my list. If I have forgotten any, feel free to let me know in the comments down below, and while you're there, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and ring that notification bell so you get notified every single time I post a new video. Videos go up every Saturday at 6 PM UK time, with at least one bonus video every single month, apart from this month, which is Allergy Awareness Week, and you are getting one video every day for 7 days. See ya! Go home, it's social distancing. Oh my god. If anyone's wondering why I'm not moving, it is too hot to film over there.